Joining me now is Erin Eastman. She's the Career Readiness Counselor at Barnstable High School. Erin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So we're going to talk about the internship program that Barnstable High School does. I know, is it in 2 sessions, in the fall and the spring? Or is
Full
it
year.
Full year,
The students
okay.
are able to spend a full year at an internship
That's
site.
great. So let's talk about a little bit about the program and what exactly it is.
Sure. Seniors at Barnstable High School are able to apply in their junior year to participate in the senior internship program. And they're vetted by their counselors and the housemasters. They pick a site or they choose from a site that we have on a list. They reach out to the site, they interview, and then we arrange everything so they're ready to start in the fall. In the beginning of the school year, they spend about 2.5 weeks with me in the classroom, and they go through the Youth Employability Skills curriculum, which was put together by the Workforce Development Board, Career Opportunities, and the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce. So they learn a variety of skills related to the workplace. So things like customer service, communication skills. We go over attendance and punctuality, and then they finish that with the mock interview event, which is a great event. They dress for success, they look fantastic, and they go through mock interviews with people from the community, and then they start their internships.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a great program. I mean, it's a great way for kids to get used to that kind of being in that environment and understanding, you know, what it takes to be out there and to apply for a job and to be working with the public. So I think that's really great. What are some of the places that kids have interned at?
They go all over the place. It's really exciting. They're able to pick where they want to go, and then we establish the place as a site. But we have a number of places that have been taking interns every year. So the fire stations take internship students, Cape Cod Hospital, Cape Cod Rehab. The Cape Wildlife Center gives a real hands-on experience to the students. Greenbrier has had some of our students. Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce, the YMCA,
Wow.
Shepley Wood Products.
So like a wide variety, you know, of interests and things, you know, that the kids might be interested in or learning more about.
Absolutely.
Now, do they pick things based on, you know, what they might be interested in as a career later, or maybe just, you know, something they just might have a general interest in, or?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Some students are focused. They know what they want to do, and they want to go experience it. They want to try it out to confirm that that's really what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Other students are more exploratory. They just want to try something out and see if they like it. So they go in with an open mind, and if it's not really what they were looking for, sometimes we have occasionally had students change sites so they could try something different. And we do have some students that have split internships where they know they're going to be in one site for half the year and another site for the other half the year.
That was going to be my next question. You know, can they try different things?
Absolutely.
You know, so that's great. So they can get, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So how does the grading with it work? I mean, do you get feedback from whoever is in charge of them at their internship? Do you grade? Like, how does that part of it work?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So every week they have a weekly focus question. They go into their internship site on Monday with the question in mind, and they answer it on Friday. They have projects because this is project-based learning. And they're also evaluated through the work-based learning plan, which is something that interns throughout the state are using. So the work-based learning plan is an evaluation that's done on site with the site supervisor. I usually go over as well. And they evaluate the students on the skills that they learned at the beginning of the year. So attendance, punctuality, communication skills, motivation, taking initiative, being safe on site, things like that. So the students have input, I have a little bit of input, and the site supervisor has quite a bit of input on the work-based learning plan.
Yeah, that's good. So it's not just, you know, oh, I'm getting out of school for a couple hours.
Right.
It's, you know, you do have a goal, you do have things that you're, you know, working towards in the program. So that's great. We had an intern here from their program a few years ago, Brenda McCoubry. She was wonderful. She took over and she did our sports for us, and it was great, so great to see her start at the beginning, and she was kind of shy and nervous and not sure about what it was, and then by the end of the year we'd be like, okay, it's time to do it, and she'd be like, okay, and she'd just jump right up and be on camera and was ready to go and was ready to do, you know, anything that we threw at her. It was so great having her. It was such a great experience. So it is a great program that you guys do over there. So
It is.
Yeah.
The students love it.
Okay. And if there's any businesses or organizations out there that are interested in maybe, getting their business or organization on your list, the best way they can reach you is by calling Erin at 508-790-6445. So now we're going to meet some of the students that are participating in the program this year. I'm joined by two of the students participating in this year's internship program. We have Mackenzie and Erin. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, our pleasure.
So Mackenzie, you're going to do your first internship the first half of the year. You're going to be at Cape Wildlife. Tell me a little bit about why you decided to do that.
Well, I've been interested in animals for all my life, and I'm just kind of trying to explore my career options outside of high school.
Yeah. What kind of things are you looking forward to participating in with the Cape Wildlife?
Watching surgeries, I think, would be kind of cool. Handling animals. They have like a baby animal season, so you get to feed little baby squirrels and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So, Erin, you're going to be at Cape Cod Healthcare the first half of the year, and you're going to be at Suncorp White the second half of the year. Tell me about what you're planning on doing at Cape Cod Hospital.
So at Cape Cod Hospital, we're going to be doing patient transport and running errands for the different fields and floors and specialties at the hospital.
Yeah.
Getting some experience how to work with patients and handle certain situations.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great experience overall.
Do you have an interest in the medical field?
I do.
Yeah, that's excellent. And then the second half of the year, you're going to be at Suncorp White, which does engineering.
Yep.
So what is that, just another focus that you're interested in? You're just trying to figure things out?
It's an industrial engineering company, so I believe I want to enter the field of biomedical engineering. So exposure to both health sciences and the engineering field should be great as we enter college next year.
Yeah, it's a good split between the two fields that you're interested in learning about both of them, in your senior year.
Yep.
Why did you decide to take part in the internship program this year?
Well, I don't know. We've been in high school for 4 years now because we started in 8th grade, so I think it was just something that I wanted to have with me before I go off into college where I'm not in a high school environment.
Yeah. How about you?
And for me, I built such a strong relationship with my counselor. I already had most of the graduation requirements for high school, and she brought up doing an internship, and she knew of my interests of the health sciences and engineering fields, so she recommended me to Miss Eastman, and we talked about doing an internship at the hospital in Suncorp White.
That's awesome. Well, good luck this internship season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Joining me now, we have Sophia, Sam, and Laurel, and they're also doing internships through the Barnstable High School. So, Sophia, you're going to be at Hyannis Animal Hospital.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to be there.
Well, I've always loved the sciences, and I love animals too. So I'm not really sure what I want to do when I grow up, but I figured maybe Hyannis Animal Hospital would help me figure out what I wanted to do, since it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's a great place to start.
Yeah.
So, Sam, you're going to be at Cape Wildlife, just like Mackenzie. What was your interest in going to Cape Wildlife?
Well, my mom, she visits there all the time, and I go there with her, so I'm really interested in helping out, wildlife and stuff.
That's cool. Very cool. And Laurel, you're going to be at Cape Cod Healthcare and Cape Cod Rehab.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about why you chose those.
I know I want to go into the medical field, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have two sites that offer me an opportunity to explore different parts of the medical world and hopefully find my interests, what I want to do with my life.
Yeah. And now when you're at Cape Cod Hospital, we be doing kind of the same things that Erin's going to be doing?
Yeah, Erin and I will be working together at Cape Cod
great.
Hospital.
Great. Very cool. Yeah. So why did you want to get involved in doing an internship your senior year?
Well, I feel like in high school sometimes you don't always get the outside world experience. So I felt like this would be a really good way for me to get some actual work experience going into college, and also some more experience just having a job and something like that.
Okay, how about you, Sam?
Well, I know I'm interested in sports, and I just want to figure out other interested and see if I'm interested in wildlife and continuing that in college.
Yeah, just expand your horizons a little bit, learn about something else. Very cool. How about you, Laura?
I have had friends who did it in the past and absolutely loved it, and they're like, Laurel, when you are a senior, you need to do an internship.
Yeah.
And I've also taken most of the classes that I wanted to, so this is another way to get more learning that I wanted and just have more experience before I go off to college.
Graduate. That's great. That's wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and telling us about what you're going to be doing for your internships this year.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.